When it's a question of design in an artistic sense, in terms of experimentation in the workshop, where you work with a material and refine it, that's something demanding. That's something we do very well here in France. But applying that to cars on an industrial scale, then it gets complicated.
We're going to the studio of Lisan de Cône, who we love and who we worked with on our latest concept car, the Aerosport Lounge. Lisan worked with us on many of the car's finishing touches. We made the dashboard and the back of the seats with her using straw marquetry, which has never been used in a car before.
So we take a stick of straw, which is hollow, and we open it by hand. And then we use a tool to flatten it. Once the straw is flat, we have a ribbon, and we stick it in place.
That's the door handle. Normally, a little finishing piece would go around that, so you don't need to fold it back.
Actually, I fold it to reinforce it.
And you can only do that by hand.
By hand. The raw material is rice straw.
There are two sides. The work we do with these exceptional craftspeople. Then we're also lucky enough to have our own internal team of upholsterers. And they're the ones who invented the famous pearl stitching, which is part of the DNA of our interiors. They also invented a watch strap pattern that you find on the seats, and that was a real achievement in skill and something that made a lot of people very envious.
On a single piece of leather, I stitched two specific lines, with more lines at the edge. Then I filled them up with foam. Once it was full, I made what we call decorative stitches, so it's not the same vertically as horizontally. Once we found the solution, we contacted our suppliers. The first one said no, they didn't know how to do it. Back then, a company that had recently arrived in France said, "We'll do it, we'll help you set this up." It was incredibly creative work. We stepped out of our comfort zone.
The fantasy we all have is that when people think luxury and French, they think of DS. The aim is to embody French savoir-faire in the car industry.